Hey, howdy fellas, my name is Lakrit, and guys, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about what's happening with Red Dead Online and what is the current state of the game. And I do understand if you guys have clicked on this video, you guys might probably think that the game is boring and there's a huge lack of content in the game, which is why I've made this video speaking to you guys about what's happening with Red Dead Online and what's going to be happening with the future of this game, if it's going to last, and what the community thinks about the game itself. So if you guys have noticed, Rockstar Games have been pretty active on their Twitter page, and they've been posting constant information about what's coming out for GTA Online and what new updates and new features are coming out for that game. And they haven't spoken about Red Dead Online at all on their Twitter page for a very long time, but a few days ago on 2nd of January they actually posted something about Red Dead Online finally. To be honest, I don't really know if I should be happy about this or like really sad about this, because looking at all of their recent posts, they've been posting only about GTA Online and what featured content is going to be coming out for that game, and they completely not spoken about what content is going to be coming from Red Dead Online, whereas this game is a brand new game that just came out. And GTA Online is a 5 years old game. It came out 5 years ago, and they're speaking so much about the new contents for the old game, and they've never spoken anything about Red Dead Online at all. But on 2nd of Jan, Rockstar Games actually tweeted stating, in the Red Dead Online beta, crafting and cooking can grant you access to a variety of items and help boost your stats and increase your chance of survival in the frontier. So basically it seems like there's going to be cooking feature coming to Red Dead Online. Apparently it seems like you can cook and you can craft items in the game using all the collectible items you get. Doing this can actually boost your cores, like the health cores, stamina cores, and even Deadeye cores. But unfortunately it seems like the community wasn't really happy. Indeed, myself, I wasn't really happy about this tweet indeed, because I was expecting so much from this game, and after such a long time and such a long wait, they finally announced that there's going to be cooking coming out in the game, like actually cooking. This is all I've been waiting for my entire life, because fellas, I don't know if you guys know it or not, I always wanted to be a chef ever since I was a kid, and finally Rockstar Games have made my dreams come true. I cannot thank them enough. And to be honest, guys, I am very disappointed with what Rockstar Games are going on the path right now, and they haven't been showing any interest towards Red Dead Online at all. And it seems like all of their tweets are regarding GTA Online and all the updates that's coming out for that game. And guys in the community were actually replying to their tweet, and there were some really funny replies to that tweet. So there's a guy named Neon who actually replied to that tweet saying, maybe you guys should make a crafting recipe to craft new content. And honestly, this actually made me laugh so bad, dudes. He has 741 hearts for his reply, and that's not it. And there's another guy named WaltBoy61 who replied saying, when we asked for more focus on online, we meant more content and not tweets. To be honest, dudes, I was freaking laughing to death. And not only that, guys, Rockstar Games also posted another recent tweet stating that there's a brand new update for GTA Online, which is a Space Ranger edition. There's like a brand new weapons, new cars, and new outfits that's been added in the game. And this tweet actually made the community go super crazy. They were not really happy about what Rockstar Games is doing with Red Dead Online, because they're constantly bringing updates for GTA Online, and they've completely forgotten about their new game, which is Red Dead Online. And everybody that replied to this tweet were asking about the content that they wanted to see in Red Dead Online, and they were pretty mad, to be honest. The community of Red Dead Online is going crazy about lack of content in the game, and honestly speaking, the game has all the potential to it, and the game can be one of the best open world online games of 2019. And the biggest reason why the game is lagging behind is because there is lack of content, dudes. When you compare this to GTA Online, I do understand GTA Online literally had nothing when it came out. The game had literally no content at all. But Rockstar Games constantly updated the game, and they were adding in so much content into the game back then, which is why there are players still enjoying GTA Online up to this date. It's been 5 years since the game came out, and people are still playing that game. I myself do play the game sometimes, and I do enjoy it every time I play, because there is so much content to do. You might be like, Blackouts, why are you even comparing Red Dead Online with a game like GTA Online, where both of these games are completely different settings? You know, like Red Dead Online is a Wild West setting, whereas GTA Online is like a modern age open world game. Let me tell you what, folks. GTA Online and Red Dead Online are one of the biggest titles of Rockstar games out there, and both of these games have something similar to each other, and that is the open world online aspect of the game. So folks, one of the biggest problems that we're facing in Red Dead Online at the moment is that there's a huge lack of content. Doesn't matter when it comes to free roam, when it comes to like a showdown series, there's only few amount of game modes that you can play in the game, and also there's like a huge backdrop when it comes to like game modes in Red Dead Online. When you're trying to get into a showdown series, you'll probably know that the game randomly puts you into any of the game modes out there. So there are a couple of game modes that you can play in the showdown series. There's like small showdown and large team showdowns. The game decides the game mode that you should be playing rather than the player deciding what kind of game mode he wants to play. For example, last night I was trying to get into a game of team deathmatch or the capture the flag, but the game, folks, was constantly putting me back to the battle royale mode in Red Dead Online. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the last man standing. The circle shrinks in, you can only use a knife or bow and arrow, and the last man standing in the game actually wins. And to be honest, I absolutely hate that game mode, and the game seems to be putting me randomly into that same particular game mode over and over. And what's even more frustrating is that when I select the showdown series, the game actually loads me into a game which has already started, and I need to sit down there and spectate for a goddamn 10 minutes of those players playing a battle royale, which I absolutely don't like to even watch or even play. And all I can do is literally just sit down and watch the entire 9 minutes of them playing the battle royale, even though I'm not interested in it because I can't do anything about it. The only thing I can do is quit and go back to the free roam, and if I try joining the showdown series once again, it puts me back to the same freaking lobby and makes me wait for the entire freaking 10 minutes. And that's how frustrating it is when it comes to showdown series, and I think these should be changed. And these are one of the biggest backdrops when it comes to content that's already available in Red Dead Online. And to be honest, at this point, I personally think that game has nothing special to do, and it's pretty boring at this point. And all you can do in the game is ride around in the horse from one part of the map to another end and just hunt down some animals, or you see any players and they're going to start griefing on you, or maybe you start killing them, and then the place turns into war zone. And there are some people who just literally camp around the butchers, just trying to wait for other people to come down and sell their carcass. And at this point, the game has gone to a level where it is super frustrating. And honestly speaking, dudes, I think Rockstar Games rushed in Red Dead Online to its release date, and the game was not ready to be getting a release at all. And some of you guys might be like, dude, you're literally just complaining about a game which is in beta. Let me just tell you what, the game's been in beta for a couple of months now. The Red Dead Online came out and it's been a couple of months, and there's been no updates or no changes or no contents that ever came out of this game. The only thing that Rockstar Games changed when it comes to like Red Dead Online as soon as it released was the economy, dudes. Because the economy in the game was like pretty scummy, to be honest. It was literally just forcing people to go buy the gold bars. If you don't have the gold bars, you're not going to be able to buy anything in the game, like literally nothing in the game. And back then when Red Dead Online came out in beta at the starting, it was not really worth it to even go out and hunt down animals or even grind for anything at all, because the game paid you so less that you couldn't actually buy anything out there in the world. The weapons were so expensive, the outfits were so expensive, the horses were so expensive, even the horse insurance needed you to buy the gold bars, which can only be bought through the real currencies. And you guys may be like, dude, you can also earn gold bars out there if you do the missions. So back then you had to put in so much grind into the game, so many hours into the game to hardly even make one gold bar, dude. So that was so hard back then. But then the only thing that Rockstar Games changed is the economy, and ever since then there's been nothing changed in the game overall. And I didn't want to say this, but I officially think that Red Dead Online is pretty boring, and the community and the people are actually starting to get frustrated about the game. And Rockstar Games did ask out the community on Twitter stating what kind of content you guys want to see in Red Dead Online. Please let all of your feedbacks down below in the replies. And a lot of people have been asking what kind of things they want to see, what new updates they should add and stuff like that. You guys can go ahead, give them feedbacks on that. Go down, check their Twitter out, give them feedbacks, or you guys can put down your feedbacks in the comments of this video. That would really help out, because Rockstar Games does go through all the YouTube videos and they do check all the comments and see what people actually want in the game, and this would actually help them know what they should do and what they shouldn't do, all the do's and don'ts. And I do strongly believe that Rockstar Games will add in future content for Red Dead Online, but the only matter is that how long are they going to take before they add in any content, because the game's already getting bored. A lot of people have stopped playing the game for weeks now, because I've seen a few of my friends who do own the game and they were super excited to play the Red Dead Online, and right now they don't even play the game once in a week, and that's how bad the game has gotten them into. And being a huge fan of Red Dead series, I personally want to see this game grow up. I want to see more content coming to this game, and and I also want to create more content for you guys on this channel. So if you guys have any suggestions regarding how we can make the game better, on what future contents you guys want to see, and what you guys want Rockstar Games to completely remove out of the game, and what changes you basically want to see in Red Dead Online, please let us know all of your feedbacks down below in the comments, because Rockstar Games does look at all of these videos and they do take community feedbacks from all of you guys. And like I said, it's always better to let them know what you think rather than just keeping it to yourselves and complaining about why the game is not good and what's lacking behind, which is why I'm asking you guys to go ahead, put down your comments, let them know what you guys want to see in the future content of the game. With that being said, folks, I'm quickly going to wrap up this video here. If you guys did enjoy, you guys know what to do. Make sure to go ahead, drop a like on this video. That would really help the channel a ton. And also, if you guys are new, make sure to go ahead and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so that you guys can be the first as soon as any brand new videos drops in on this channel. With that being said, I'm going to end off this video right here. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.